Well, earlier this year we had the presidency of the European Union. Malta had the presidency of the European Union. And one of the subjects that we put a lot of emphasis on was voluntary cooperation between member states when it comes to rare diseases and personalised medicine. And as a result of that, we've come up with two very concrete measures which I'll be talking about today. One of them is a platform for the member states, so the health ministers or the representatives, and the pharmaceutical industry to come together and discuss ways of cooperating, specifically for pricing of medicines. As you are aware, pricing of orphan drugs and the innovative medicines is sometimes quite high, which could put a burden on health budgets and which could obviously end up with problems of access for patients who need these medicines. So rather than just shouting at each other across the border, we've decided to come together in a mechanism to discuss these ways of cooperating between buyers and between producers, so with the pharmaceutical industry. And Thursday of this week, there's the inaugural meeting in Malta and Valletta specifically to discuss this issue. The other thing that also came out of the Malta presidency regarding, again, pricing and medicines is the fact that the pharmaceutical industry is very well organized and works closely together. A lot of companies have merged, and then there's a strong European lobby and leadership when it comes to the pharmaceutical industry. On the other hand, member states and buyers are usually negotiate separately. So what we've done is that we've created a group, the Valletta group. There are now 8 European member states in this group, and it's growing, to allow us to negotiate jointly with the pharmaceutical industry. This will give better leverage for buyers, and of course it will mean that patients will get better deals. Exactly. I mean, negotiating from an early stage before the molecule is actually on the market, and that allows us to negotiate rather than, I mean, Malta is a very small market, so 500,000 people, but jointly with Ireland, Romania, Cyprus, Greece, Spain, Portugal, Italy, that's the group at the moment and it's growing, we can negotiate on a sounder basis. Not really, because this is something which is useful for buyers, and it's also useful for the pharmaceutical industry, because unless the new innovative drugs are paid for, then they remain on the shelf. So this is a win-win situation for everyone. Well, I think this is mainly the two major points regarding personalised medicine that have come out of the Maltese presidency, and I know the Alliance is working to keep the item on the agenda, and next week's Health Congress in Brussels will also, I'm sure, will also have personalised medicine as one of its talking points.